Hey everyone, I'm Natasha Lubchenko. Welcome to CT Style. Today we bring you The Law Down, where personal injury attorney Brooke Goff shares her insight on important legal issues. Today's topic, pedestrian accidents. Brooke, this could be a scary and dangerous situation. What should someone do if they get into an accident involving a pedestrian?
So let's talk about if you're the pedestrian, right? So firstly, obviously, get out of the road if you can. So many people are so worried about preserving an accident scene. Like, let the investigators, the police officers do that. Try to get off the road because, again, we always say, if the first hit does not seriously harm you, the second one likely will, right? And obviously, if you can, as I always say, take pictures, right? No selfies, but take pictures. Take pictures when you're away from the scene, if it's a busy, intersection, and if it's not dark. Take pictures of the scene, take pictures of the vehicle that caused it. We're living in a world right now, unfortunately, where people are leaving the scene of accidents, if you can believe that. It's awful. Wow. So I get probably a couple calls a week of cases where the car just takes off. It runs somebody down and takes off in the middle of the night. Yeah. But what's important for pedestrians is you can try to avoid these accidents by dressing appropriately, right? If it's dark outside, wear a white shirt, wear kind of reflective stuff, reflective sneakers, wear a reflective hat. You can, the little lights. So many people, I get these cases in and I'm like, what were you wearing? Black sneakers, a dark blue sweatshirt, and like a pair of I don't know, red shorts. I'm like, you can't see that in the dark, right? So
you want to dress in a way that hopefully cars will see you.
Yeah.
For drivers, is there any way that they can avoid something like this?
I mean, look, school zones are school zones for a reason. I see so many pedestrian accidents with kids. I know it's scary with kids.
Yeah.
West Hartford, where I live, there's a crossing guard or two at every single intersection. We don't have that issue, but I do drive through some of the cities, Bridgeport, New Haven in the morning going to hearings, Hartford, and there's a lot of crosswalks unmanned, right? You have always got to have your guard up, always. And kids are kids, right? A lot of us have them, and they do not always think, my son being one, and they will just go. And they don't think about what the consequence of that's going to be. So as a driver, you just always have to have your guard up. Be aware of the time of day it is. Is school getting out? Is it not? And if you're driving at night, always just go a little slower. If you're going to go into a drag race, there's a chance that you might hit somebody. Obviously, always understand too that although they're not supposed to, pedestrians do cross, not in crosswalks.
Right.
So I don't want to hear the excuse, oh, they weren't in a crosswalk. You still ran them over, right?
It's always the person with the car who the fault immediately draws to, right?
You sound like a plaintiff's lawyer. I have taught you so well.
What can I say?
That's up to a jury. However, I can tell you, juries do not like to hear that a piece of heavy machinery ran somebody down when another person was in control of that piece of heavy machinery, car, truck, these types of things.
All right, well, Brooke Goff, these are really great tips. Thanks so much. And you could, of course, learn more at gofflawgroup.net. We'll see you next time.